Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates with many of us: how to become a leader on the football field without donning that armband. Being a great player is one thing, but being a great leader? That's a different game altogether. So, whether you're a budding player, a seasoned veteran, or someone who just loves the sport, stick around because we have some valuable insights coming your way. Let's kick things off. Most players think the armband gives you power. They think leadership is a decoration. But if you wait for a piece of elastic to start leading, you've already failed the test. Leadership isn't a title. It's a frequency. It is the ability to dictate the emotional climate of the pitch without saying a word. It's the player who demands the ball when the team is panicking. It's the player who sets the marker for intensity in a meaningless training drill. It's not just about being the captain or being the loudest voice on the pitch. It's about influence, respect, and the ability to motivate others. Think about the captains of history, players like Paolo Maldini, who led AC Milan through thick and thin, or Steven Gerrard, who inspired Liverpool to countless victories. Both of these players were leaders, not just for their skill or their armband, but for their unwavering work ethic, their ability to connect with teammates, and their drive to elevate those around them. We are breaking down the protocol of becoming a leader without an armband. We are exploring the standard setter's shadow, tactical vocalization, and the emotional anchor. We are moving away from shouting and toward influence. If you want to become the heartbeat of your team, pay attention. We are about to build your authority. So what qualities make a great leader? Empathy, communication, resilience, and accountability are just a few. True leadership isn't dictated by status, but is demonstrated through consistent actions and behaviors on and off the field. The first action step to becoming a leader is to set an example. Imagine this. It's a hot day in training, and the sweat is pouring down your brow. Instead of slacking off, you push through. You give 110%, and your teammates notice. You're showcasing the values you want to see in them. This is leadership in action. Being punctual, dedicated, and hardworking can inspire your teammates to match your energy. A small act, such as coming to training early and putting in extra work, can speak volumes. Remember, leadership starts with you. Be the change you want to see. If your teammates see you hustling, they're more likely to put in their own effort, and soon, that collective spirit becomes contagious. You cannot lead others until you have mastered the hunt for self-perfection. This is the shadow protocol. Leadership starts in the dark. It's the extra 5% you do when the coach isn't looking. When you are the most coiled player in the warm-up, you are subconsciously telling your teammates that today is a war. You don't lead by telling people what to do. You lead by making them feel guilty for not matching your intensity. If you are sprinting to reclaim the ball in the 90th minute of a 5-0 win, you have set the protocol. You have created a shadow that your teammates are forced to walk in. To be dominant, your actions must be so loud that your words become secondary. Next, we want to focus on cultivating relationships. Leadership is about connection. Take time to get to know your teammates, on and off the pitch. Be approachable and show that you care. When teammates feel valued, they're more willing to listen to your suggestions and follow your lead. Have a chat with them during breaks. Ask how they're feeling and support them when they're down. Foster a culture where everyone feels they belong. This creates trust and can significantly enhance team morale. Remember, a leader is someone others want to follow, not just out of obligation, but because they genuinely respect and appreciate them. Let's jump into effective communication. This is a cornerstone of great leadership. You may have the best ideas in the world, but if you can't communicate them clearly, they won't translate into action. Most vocal players are just noise. They scream "man on" or "away" without providing actual data. This isn't leadership, it's clutter. True leaders use tactical vocalization. You are the navigator. Your voice is a tool to manage the geometry of the pitch. Instead of shouting "get tight," you shout "close the inside shoulder." Instead of "watch out," you shout "check your blind side." Use both verbal and nonverbal cues to convey your thoughts. Be clear and direct when giving instructions during games. But equally important is the ability to listen. When your teammates feel heard, they become more engaged in the process and more likely to support your decisions. By providing high-quality information, you become the brain of the team. When your teammates realize that listening to you makes their job easier, they will naturally look to you for direction. You aren't bossing them. You are optimizing them. This is how you earn the marker of authority. You become the player the team cannot function without. Remember the golden rule. Speak to others how you want to be spoken to. Show appreciation for their contributions and provide constructive feedback with respect. And don't forget the power of positive reinforcement. Acknowledge efforts and celebrate successes, no matter how small. The game is a series of emotional storms. A bad refereeing decision, a conceded goal, a missed sitter. Most players are reactive. They ride the waves of the game. A leader is the anchor. You must maintain a biological neutrality. When the team concedes, you don't slump your shoulders. You don't look at the ground. You immediately perform the reset protocol. You pick the ball out of the net. You clap once. You return to your position. You are sending a signal to the nervous systems of your teammates. The storm hasn't moved the anchor. By staying coiled and composed under pressure, you prevent the collective panic. You are the emotional thermostat. You decide whether the team stays cool or overheats. Every great leader faces failure at some point. Embrace it. Rather than allowing setbacks to discourage you, use them as learning opportunities. Share these lessons with your team. Show them that it's okay to fail and that failure can be a stepping stone to success. By normalizing mistakes and focusing on growth, you can build a culture of resilience within the team. Remember, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Leadership is often found in the micro-correction. It's the private word in a teammate's ear during a throw-in. You don't embarrass your teammates in front of the crowd. That destroys social capital. Instead, you use positive manipulation. You tell them what they can do, not what they didn't do. Next time, look for me in the half turn, instead of why didn't you pass? This builds a loyalty protocol. When you protect your teammates' dignity, they will run through brick walls for you. You are building a dominant culture from the bottom up. You aren't wearing the armband, but when the game is on the line, every eye on the pitch is looking at you. You have bypassed the hierarchy. You have become the soul of the squad. Finally, let's discuss the importance of being inclusive and fostering team spirit. A truly effective leader values every single member of the team, no matter their skill level or experience. Encourage participation from everyone, whether it's during practice drills or team discussions. Recognize that each player brings unique strengths to the table and celebrate these differences. When everyone feels included, it cultivates unity and trust, making the team stronger overall. Organize team-building activities or social events outside of football to strengthen these bonds. Remember, a united team is a powerful team. When everyone is working together and supporting one another, achieving collective goals becomes so much more attainable. In conclusion, power is taken, never given. Becoming a leader without an armband is entirely possible through your actions, relationships, and mindset. Set the standard. Navigate the tactics. Anchor the emotions. Correct with care. When you master the protocol of the unseen leader, you don't need a piece of elastic to prove who is in charge. The pitch knows. The ball knows. Remember to set a strong example. Cultivate meaningful relationships. Communicate effectively. Embrace failure and foster inclusiveness. Leadership isn't just about authority. It's about service and empowerment. Focus on uplifting your teammates and motivating them to reach their potential. This has been the protocol for becoming a leader without an armband. Until next time, keep pushing yourself on and off that pitch. And remember, you don't need an armband to lead. See you in the next video.